What do you do when you don't have anyone to hit with and you still want to improve your game? Well, you can go out on the court and you can actually drop the ball and drop hit and work on your technique. But there's a problem. You're probably making a lot of mistakes when you do that. But at this lesson, I'm going to show you step by step how you can drop feed to yourself and improve your game. My name is Jeff Salzenstein and I'm the founder of Tennis Evolution. Absolutely excited and eager to help you get to the next level, and you can do it even with drop feeding, even without having someone on the other side of the net. All right, let's show you how you can get better by drop feeding without anyone on the other side of the net. I love this concept because it just shows that if you have a growth mindset, you can improve. And we're going to focus on the forehand. I'm going to break down some of the mistakes that I see with players, and I'm going to give you an example of a player that's in our VIP coaching program. And he sent us a video where he would drop the ball to himself and he would hit the ball, okay? And he sent the video in for our feedback. And it looked something like this, okay? Now I'm going to break down all the elements that I saw in that video that he sent to us and help you out. So the first thing I want you to do is you're going to focus on facing the net. Okay, so you're going to focus on facing the net. Now, at this point, what I want you to do is you can turn to about a 45-degree angle. So you don't want to turn sideways right away. We see people turning sideways even before they feed the ball. So you get into your ready position, squared up. I want you to get 45 degrees, slight quarter turn here. And you're going to work on your first move. So one of the things that I see with players is that when they drop the ball, they put their off arm down like this. Okay, so the off arm is compromised. We want that off arm up like this. Another thing that I see is that I have players that will actually look down and they'll bend over with their body before they drop the ball. So they look like this. So we need to fix that by getting the setup correct. We get into this position, and I want you to notice my posture and my head is up like this, and you want to feel this first move right here. So notice how I'm in my ready position, and then I raise my hands up like this. Okay, so watch, if I toss the ball up in the air, I make that move. So that means that when you toss the ball or drop the ball, you don't want to drop it low like this, because watch, look at my posture. I'm bent over, my head is down, and my off arm. So everything has to be up. So I'm up like this, and I actually am going to toss the ball up so that I can find this position. I'd say that's one of the biggest things to focus on right away, okay? You can focus on getting into that position where you're right here when you bring the ball up. All right, so now that you have this position where you're upright like this and you toss the ball in the air and you're here, now we have to focus on contact and finish. So I'm going to toss the ball up and then I'm going to finish like this. Now I'll see a lot of players, they will drop the ball low and kind of swing like this, and then they'll bring the racket right back. We want to get that finish down. We want to be totally locked in with the finish so that we throw the ball up, we find our first move, okay? We throw the ball up, we find the first move, and we find the finish. Very simple. It's two parts, right? First move, finish. First move, finish. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to toss the ball in the air, first move, finish. And when I do that, all the elements are in place, right? I'm at this 45-degree angle. My head is up, I'm not looking down, I'm not bent over. I've got my elbow away from my body, I've got my first move, right? And then when I finish, I'm right here. Look at where my head is. I try to keep my eyes looking down longer. I don't want to peek to see where the ball goes. Okay, all of this can be done with drop feeding. And I bet if you go out on the court and try this, you're going to find it more difficult than you think. So don't think this is easy. This is hard stuff. Well, you've got to videotape yourself and you've got to see what you look like and compare it to what I'm demonstrating to you right now. Now, another thing that I want to point out is, what do you do with your feet? So I talked about how you want to set up with this quarter turn, 45-degree angle. If you toss the ball up like this, when you step, you'll notice I didn't take a big step forward. I didn't step forward like this. It was a very small step forward. I'm already in this position, and then when I step, I just pick my foot up, I pick my foot up and I put it down. Okay, I pick my foot up and I put it down, and you'll notice that I'm not stepping across either. Okay, I see a lot of players, they'll drop the ball and they get into this position like this. We want to keep things a little bit more open. You've got a nice turn here. You're right to this 45-degree angle. You toss the ball in the air. A nice little step. My feet are close together, and then I can just tap my back foot if I want. Now, if you want to take it a step further, I'll let you. Okay, you can get into this position here. You can make your step, and then you can bring your leg around and square up. Okay, you're going to focus on bring your leg around and square up. Every time the finish is the same. So these are the things I want you to work on when you're working on your technique. Whether you have a ball machine, whether you drop feed to yourself, you're working on this first move. Okay? You're working on that small step in instead of a big step in. You're working on stepping in so that you don't go across your body. And of course, you're working on your finish where you keep your head at contact longer. Now, absolutely had a blast breaking down this video for you today, because these are the details that can make a huge difference in your game. And if you enjoyed this lesson, make sure you give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with others, because that spreads the good word about Tennis Evolution, how we're trying to help folks. And before I go today, I want to give you an opportunity that you can't really miss out on. We're going to give you free coaching for 30 days. I've got certified Tennis Evolution coaches that can analyze you dropping the ball, can analyze you serving, analyze you hitting forehands, and you can get free videos analysis for 30 days. I don't know where else in the world that you can get free video analysis with the cutting edge, best training in the world. So go ahead and click the link below or somewhere in this video, and we can get you started with VIP coaching today. Thanks for your time, and we'll see you at the next lesson.